All right, so whenever we're looking for a linear equation in slope-intercept form, we need two pieces of information. And what I like to do is build a box. When I build a box off to the side, I put m equals b equals y equals. And once I find m and b, I'm ready to write my equation, and then that's my answer. It's all in my box, and a teacher can look at it and find it, okay? So go ahead and build a box next to that problem, and then we're going to find the two things we need in order to write the equation. Okay, so yesterday we had the stupid easy questions where they gave you the m and the b, and you just had to write the equation. Well, those days are a little bit gone, but we were given on this half of the assignment the slope. So we know the m. We can go ahead and put 5/3 there. So this is kind of a piece of information that we can use to help us find the y-intercept, okay? Anytime they give us clues or pieces of information, you're going to use those to find m and b on every one of these. Infinite amount of x's and y's. That is just one point. You can use any point they give you, and we're going to see how that works in a minute. But you can use it, but that represents an x and a y that makes that equation true. So the y is -4, so I'm going to put -4 equals 5/3 times -1 plus b. So we do -4 equals -5/3 plus b. And we add 5/3 to both sides. And how I do this in my head is -4 would be -12/3, but you can do it in the calculator. -12/3 plus +5/3 equals -7/3. Everybody understand what I did? So the b is -7/3, and now we're ready to write our equation, as ugly as it is, and we don't need a y there, is 5/3 x minus 7/3. So you're done. You filled your box. You go on to the next one. Everybody get that? Okay, so we need slope and y-intercept. In order to find the slope, we can use the formula that I taught you 2 weeks ago or a week ago, okay? Which is y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this the first point, and this the second point, okay? And then we just plug it in. So 5 minus 5 over -1 minus 3, which is 0 over -4. So the slope is 0, okay? So, since the 0's upstairs, the slope is 0. What kind of line is it? Horizontal, right? I think we've proven that. Well, in the horizontal line, if it passes through these 2 points, what do they have in common? They have the y's in common. So y equals 5 is going to be our answer. But let's find the y-intercept, okay? We have, and this one is so easy it's hard. We have y equals 0x plus b. Which point do you want to pick? The first or the second? If we pick the second one, we get 5 equals 0 times 3 plus b. So b equals 5. You see it?
Where'd you get the 3 from?
Plugging in the second. All right, so if I put on here that this is x1, y1, x2, y2, the formula that you have written down is 5 minus the y's, the difference of the y's, over the difference of the x's, which ends up being 8 over 8, which ends up being 1. Everybody get that? I'm going to build my box. M equals, B equals, and Y equals, and M equals 1. So now I pick a point. I like the positive guy. I just like positive things in general. So we have y equals mx plus b. We know the m is 1. So we have y equals 1x plus b. And now we're going to put in 5 equals 1 times 3 plus b. 5 equals 3 plus b, b equals 2. Are we ready to write our equation? So the final answer is y equals x plus 2, once you have the slope is 1 and the y-intercept is 2.